Hey everyone! So this is my first haul video. I wasn't really planning on ever doing one, but I ended up getting a lot of stuff this November. There were some extra discounts at Sephora going on. I found some really great stuff at TJ Maxx, found some great stuff at Target, so I just ended up getting a whole lot this month. And I just wanted to share it with everybody, share my thoughts about the products. Um, and just to let you guys know, um, I'm pretty much in a constant state of being broke. So I don't spend my money on something unless I'm fairly certain I'm going to like it. So these are products that I've either had samples of or I was getting a really great deal. Or I had read the ingredients and I was just pretty sure that I was going to like it. And I splurged a little bit this month. So I have some splurges in there as well. So I really don't buy anything unless I think it's really going to be worth it. So all the products I got, I love. I'm really not disappointed with anything. So let's get started. I'm going to start with essences because that's what I bought a lot of this month. Essences and toners. For some reason, I just was really into those right now. So this was my huge splurge. This is the Tatcha essence. I got that from Sephora. It has, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, so don't hold me to it, Hasedi 3 complex. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. But basically, it's a complex of 3 Japanese superfoods, green tea, algae, and rice. So tons of antioxidants. It's a really watery texture, so it sinks right into the skin, and I like to use this as a first treatment right after cleansing. And I really like it. Doesn't have a smell or anything, so good for sensitive skin. I'm dry skinned and it's been a lifesaver. So this was totally my splurge for this month. And this is definitely the most expensive thing I bought, and I don't regret it at all. It's absolutely worth it. So the second little gift I bought myself is the Makeup Raw Sauce. Now, I've used this product before. I've actually gone through several of the mini ones, so I just decided to bite the bullet and get the full size, especially because they're not going to be selling it at Sephora anymore. So while I had my extra discount, I definitely wanted to pick that up. I think at this point, the best place to get it is Peach and Lily. But this is one of my favorite essences. This is one of my holy grail products. I cannot live without this stuff. It smells amazing. It's 93% Acer maple water. I think 93%. But it sort of just has this almost like sappy, watery texture. So it's more substantial than your normal toner or essence. And you can use it as a toner or you can use it as an essence. I always use it as an essence because I don't want to lose any of my product into a cotton pad. But this is one of my favorite things ever. So I'm really glad that I ended up just getting the full size of it because I really needed to. I also got something that I've been wanting for a while, ever since it came out really, which is the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Toner. Their original toner in the spray, rose toner, was one of my favorite things ever. So when this came out, I was super excited. It has the rose petals in it. And it does exactly what it says. It's super hydrating. It's a watery texture again, so really great for that first treatment right after you cleanse. And it uses all the parts of the rose. So you can see the rose petals in there. It also has rose hip. It's just rose everything, and it smells very similar to pretty much the same as the original rose toner. But that was definitely an exciting purchase for me, and I've been using this for several weeks now, and I love it. This was a blind purchase. So this I got online, and the lid came broken, which is kind of a bummer, but it's not a big deal. But this is the Saturday Skin Freeze Frame Essence. I'm trying to get it to where you can see it. I'm just a huge fan of Korean products, and I've always been interested in trying something from Saturday Skin, so when Sephora started carrying it, I was crazy excited. I would have gotten the spray essence, but they were sold out, so I just got this one. It's a really thick essence. It's like almost like a lotion. So it's not that watery texture. It's like creamy, but it's still nice and thin, and it'll still sink right into the skin. Please excuse my fingernails. I haven't had a manicure. I just realized how awful they look. But this would be for like right before your serum. And I haven't had a chance to look at like ingredients or even like what it's for or what the use is, but I like the texture. It doesn't really have a smell. So I'm happy with it so far. I just got it. Ooh, there goes my broken lid. I just got it the other day, so I've only used it a couple times, but I like it so far. If you're familiar with the Murad essence, it's a very similar texture to that. This was another blind purchase, even though I've used the brand before. I have never tried this. This is the Belief True Tincture Essence in Chamomile. So it's 93% chamomile tincture extract. It smells just like brewed chamomile. And again, it's that super thin, watery texture. So you can use it first thing after you cleanse. I love anything with any sort of tea in it. So I was, when their chamomile line came out, I was really interested in trying it. I had a chance to try the cleansing stick, and that was fantastic. But I had never had a chance to try the essence. The bottle is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. In the pictures, it looks like it's going to be like double the size. But you get 2.53 ounces, so 2.5 ounces. So it's a pretty reasonable price for what it is, because it is so concentrated and so hydrating and so soothing. I've been really pleased with this. And then my last essence I bought is the Boscia sake water, the treatment water, not the cleansing water. There's two waters. But if you watched my video on fermented products, I talked about this. I had like a little trial size version of it. And they recently lowered the price on this, so I don't know if that means that it's going away or if they just thought it was too expensive or what. So just in case, I went ahead and bought one because I do really like it. Again, that thin, watery texture that you can use right after cleansing goes deep into the skin. All of these watery ones that I've just talked about, I like to use for the 7 skin method. So I usually do like 2 layers of each one, and layer those on top of each other, and that has really saved my skin this winter. I also got something I don't have a lot of is sleeping packs or sleeping masks, depending on what the brand wants to call it. This one is called a sleeping mask, but it's the Glow Recipe watermelon mask. I was very intrigued by this. It smells like candy, first of all. It smells absolutely amazing. I layer so much that by the time I get to the point where I would use a sleeping pack, I'm just like ready to go to bed. So I hardly ever use one. So I wanted to invest in one. This one is absolutely fantastic. It has that thin sort of gel texture. It's very juicy. But it just seals everything in really nicely. It doesn't get all over your pillow. You do have to wash it off in the morning, but I'm totally okay with that. In the morning it starts to like roll a little bit, but by then you're washing it off anyway, so it's not a big deal. But I've really liked this so far as well. I also got some products from Cora Organics, which is a newer brand to Sephora. I had tried these. These are supplements. So they're like little powder packets. And I had tried several of them a little while ago, and I liked them. So it's just a packet of powder that you mix in with like water. I mix it in with my my Bai antioxidant flavored water juice thing, whatever you want to call it. These are delicious. So I just mix it in here. And it doesn't really change the flavor at all. It just makes it look kind of gross because it's green basically. So this is meant to energize cellular health and digestive functions. It has the noni fruit, which is what sort of Cora uses in all their products. It's like their focus ingredient. It has acai, blueberry, mangosteen, pomegranate, green tea, rose hips, chlorella, elderberry flower. Tons of antioxidants. All in powder form. There's no added sugar, no colors, no flavor or preservatives. And it says to empty it into 4 to 6 ounces of water or juice. That's not enough. You'll basically be drinking powder. You need to, this is 18 ounces, and I can still sort of feel like if I put a whole packet in here, I can still feel the texture of the powder, which doesn't really bother me because I feel like it's doing what it says it's going to do, so it's worth it. But it comes with 30 packets. So a month's worth, basically. I also got one of their little sets that were online at Sephora. So this is the dry skin daily ritual set. It comes with a cleansing cream, which I haven't tried yet, so I can't say anything about it, but I'll probably try it tonight and test the pH and post on my Instagram the results. It comes with a rose mist, which everyone knows I love anything with rose in it. And it's very similar to the Herbivore or the Fresh. It's just a really nice light mist, smells like roses. And then this is their moisturizer, the hydrating moisturizer. And this is made with noni, rosehip, and macadamia nut oils. So some really great oils, especially for my dry skin, especially for winter. I wore this last night under my sleeping pack. Loved it. It wasn't super greasy, wasn't super textured. Yeah, I was pretty pleased with this. So it's a nice addition to my moisturizer collection. I also had to buy a new splash mask from Blythe. I've got the orange one in my shower right now, and there's about that much left. So I took the opportunity of my extra discount to get, I usually alternate between the green one and the orange one. I'd like to try the purple one, but Sephora doesn't have it, so maybe if I get like a 20% off at Glow Recipe or something, I'll go ahead and get the purple one. But I basically use this in the shower in the morning instead of doing like a cleanser and water. I'll just pat this on. It exfoliates, it cleanses, it tones, it does everything. The only thing I've got on my face at that point is last night's skincare and whatever bacteria was on my pillow, maybe some drool, something like that. But I don't need like a full-on cleanser. So I just use these in the morning when I'm in the shower. So another one of my Ride or Die products, I have to have one of these at all times. Another little goodies I got from Sephora. So I got the first Solly. They have the minis come out. You'll hear me talk about all the time why I like minis, because I have such a huge skincare collection. I can't possibly use full size of anything. So when minis are available, I like to get minis. So this is the Unicorn Essence. This is the Rose Gold Elixir, which is basically rosehip oil. There are a lot of misconceptions about these. A lot of people think this is a primer, and it's on the primer end cap at Sephora, which drives me nuts. But this is a skincare serum. It's loaded with antioxidants. You put it on before your moisturizer. It certainly helps your makeup look better because when your skin is healthy, your makeup is going to look better. But so many like influencers and people online are using it as a primer. There's no silicone in it. There's nothing that makes it really a primer. So it sort of confuses me why people are using it that way. And then I have a lot of people asking me for this for their lips. You can use this on your whole face. I mean, it certainly looks pretty on the lips to make them shiny, but this is just a facial oil. You can use it all over the face. It has gold flakes in it, which might do something. I'm sort of on the fence about gold in skincare, but it does have the rosehip in it, which I'm obsessed with. I also got some pieces from Dr. Jart. So I wanted to get a serum. I ended up with the Tiger Grass Cicapair Repair Serum. It was between this one, the pharmacy one, and the Youth to the People one. I'll get those other two eventually, but this is the one that I just really have been wanting. I love the Cicapair line. I already have the full size of the SPF lotion with the color corrector in it. I love that. So again, just loaded with antioxidants. Has that tiger grass, which is really soothing to the skin. I do have a little bit of redness going on. So I really like that. I also got, he has a set online of the Cicapair cream and the ceramidin cream together. Again, little minis, which I love. And this is the exact perfect size for me. These will last me a while because I'll be interchanging them with other moisturizers. But again, I love the Cicapair line. And then the ceramidin is just amazing for rebuilding the skin, rebuilding the moisture barrier, that sort of thing. Both are really great creams. And then Black Friday, I got the little It Cosmetics set that they had for $15. So this is the Miracle Water and the Secret Sauce. I wasn't crazy about It Cosmetics when they first came into Sephora. I was just like, okay, whatever. And then I read the ingredients of the Secret Sauce. This is just a whole list of fermented stuff. And you know I love fermented stuff. But again, I didn't need a full size, so this mini was perfect for me. And then the Miracle Water is very similar to the Sun & Park Beauty Water. So it's that 3-in-1 cleanser, exfoliator, well not cleanser, but like makeup remover, exfoliator and toner. So I just use this after my double cleanse on a cotton pad. I'm actually running really low on my Sun & Park Beauty Water, so I'll use this probably when I'm done with that. And they use this, I know the girls at my store use this at the beauty studio a lot. So this is a really nice product. I got a couple of lip products as well. I got the Pharmacy Lip Bloom. I already have 2 of them and I like them, but I really like the Apple Rosemary. So when they went on sale for, I guess it was a cyber deal for Black Friday, I snagged it. And then I got a Sugar Lip Caramel. The second this product came out, I was obsessed with it. It smells like you would want to eat it. It smells so good. But it also feels really good. The texture is amazing. It's really hydrating. I actually started using this overnight. I just ran out of my Clarins lip oil, so I replaced it with this, and it does just as well as like an overnight mask. So I'm really pleased with this. So that was my Sephora haul, which was a lot. I also got some non-skincare items, but I don't think I want to talk about those. So I also got from CVS, all the Dr. Hauschka was 50% off, and I never tried anything from Dr. Hauschka, so I got the little toner. It ended up being like $6 for me. It's mainly witch hazel, and it's in a little spray, so it's okay. I'm not like, oh my god, this is amazing, but it was $6, so for that amount, I can deal with it. I also had some great finds at TJ Maxx. First of all, I got a couple of sheet masks. This is the It's Skin Snowing Cleansing Mask. So this is in a normal sheet mask. It would be used in place of a cleanser, and it just gives you a deeper cleanse. So I'm excited about trying these. I recently tried the new Glam Glow one, and I loved it. So I'm hoping these are going to be similar. I also found, and this is like so awesome, Darfam at TJ Maxx. Yeah, I was super excited about that, especially because I live in a smaller town, so we don't always get like the luxury stuff, and it was on clearance. So I saw it like a week before I actually bought it, and I didn't have any money, and it was such a bummer. And I was just crossing my fingers that it would still be there after I got paid, and it was, because apparently nobody else who shops at that particular TJ Maxx knew what it was, or what a great deal that $30 for this stuff was. So I got 1 ounce of their Hydra Skin Light Gel Cream, and I would have paid $30 just for this by itself, honestly. It smells really good. It feels really good. I actually, normally I use a thin gel cream like this at, during the day, but because this doesn't feel silicone-y, or, it doesn't feel silicone-y, and it's a luxury brand, so it has a lot of, like, good stuff in it. I feel like I want to get more bang for my buck and use it at night, when my skin is replenishing itself. So I actually use this as a night cream. It also came with a little baby of their redness serum. And like I said before, I do have some issues with redness around my cheeks. It has their Tangerine Aromatic Hair Oil, which smells really good. And then their cleansing balm. This is a really thick cleansing balm. I usually like something with a little more slip. And I'm not crazy about the smell. The other things smell really good. And that's what Darfam is known for, is sort of their aromatherapy part of their skincare. So everything is going to have fragrance. Everything is going to have a strong smell to it. This is the only one that I wasn't really crazy about the smell. And I'm not crazy about the texture either. But it's just a tiny little thing, so I'll use it. And then last but not least, I found some awesome stuff on at Target. If you follow my Instagram, you saw me post about their partnership with Glow Recipe. It was on an end cap. I got one of the little starter sets and some sheet masks. And then I was just going to wait till I had money to buy other stuff, but then it went away. And I was super bummed, but I was able to find a couple of things on clearance, which was super exciting. So I got the the Make Prem Wonderful Me in Shower Pack. And this is something that I don't really have. You know, I have a huge collection of like every other category, but I don't really have anything to use like in the shower. So this was exciting. I do really like it. I've tried it once. It has to stay on for 10 to 15 minutes. And my showers aren't usually that long, so I usually do it on days when I have to like shave my legs or something. It feels really nice. It's not like sticky. My hair didn't stick to it. It didn't like rinse off until I wanted it to rinse off. And it was really hydrating, so I liked this a lot. I also got the Make Prem Black Cleansing Water, which I like. There wasn't anything like crazy special about it, but it's a cleansing water. I can use it to take my makeup off. And what more can you ask for? And then I got the Wamisa by Glow Recipe, their partnership, the green tea moisturizer. Again with that tea, again with that, the antioxidants, all that stuff that I love. And this is more of like a thin, lightweight gel texture. It's oil free. I've worn it at night, but I think I prefer it during the day just because it is oil free. I like something a little more substantial because I am dry skinned at night. And then I also I found one of these, the Double Effect sheet mask. This is a soothing mask. Apparently they have the firming mask as well, but I think they're keeping that because none of those were on clearance. And I love these masks. If you've never tried one of the Layering Me masks from Make Prem, oh my god, try one. They're awesome. So that's basically it. That's my haul. I have a lot of exciting stuff. Definitely check out my Instagram if you want more in-depth on a certain product, or if you want to know, like later on as I've used them more, what I'm liking and how I'm feeling about them and that sort of thing. So it's skincare.nerd. And I will see you for my next video.